Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Sensabaugh, band director at Lakeview High School, along with my colleague Mr. Husoski, assistant to the high school and director of 5-8 bands. This year's been strange for sure, and along with the many things that COVID has stolen from us, add to that list our annual holiday gift to the community concert from our high school bands and choirs. Our students have done all that they can to ensure that they can continue to play their instruments in an ensemble all year. We started with a successful marching band season, but as band met online once school started, we had to find a new method to make music. With careful consideration to students and staff safety, our administration set forth rules that would make us think differently, like only having 20 wind players in a room at once. So with these new rules, the students decided to find time outside of the hours of their new school day and to come in and create new, smaller ensembles. That worked for about 3 weeks before the school had to shut down and go 100% online. During those 3 weeks, which totals to about 6 to 8 rehearsals per group, each ensemble worked hard to play at least 2 pieces. That's 1 jazz ensemble, 2 symphonic bands, and 2 concert bands. Mr. Husoski's dedication to the program allowed us to see each of these ensembles 2 days a week, plus 1 percussion ensemble once a week. That was all the teaching that was administered, 6 to 8 rehearsals each. To put that in perspective, our students would usually receive about 35 rehearsals each in preparation for a holiday concert. But the amount of time that was invested was not allowed to go to waste. So here we are, trying to do the next best thing, a virtual performance for you and of course for our students. This video will feature 3 different pieces: Christmas Fanfares by Todd Stalter and performed by our symphonic band Blue. Then 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, arranged by Newell Long, performed by our symphonic band White, with narration by a number of special guests. And then finally, There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays, arranged by John Wasson, and that will be performed by our jazz ensemble Blue. Special shout out to the following students for playing in each ensemble, some through the whole piece and some just by request to fill a part that was needed. Those students were Sarah Lynn Joyner, Madeline Moss, Ian Garcia, Abigail Seaman, Lindsay Dean, and Anna Kolinich. Before we let these students be heard, I think it is important to know that what they were asked to do, play a piece without being able to hear and react to ensemble concerning rhythm, pitch, articulation, and style, all with only the knowledge of 6 to 8 rehearsals, is extraordinarily difficult, and I wish to congratulate them on their efforts. Enjoy this, students. You have earned it. Here is the Lakeview Band's annual holiday gift to the community concert, the virtual edition. Enjoy.
Hello, and welcome everyone. As Lakeview Superintendent, it is both an honor and a privilege to be with you, at least virtually, to celebrate the 2020 holiday season and to enjoy the talents of the Lakeview Symphonic Band. Thanks to the determination of the Instrumental Music Department, led by Mr. Nathan Sensabaugh and assisted by Mr. Tyler Husowski, and thanks to the magic of technology, as well as the efforts of many others, we will be entertained in an entirely new and innovative way. The narrated song you are about to hear is based on a 197-year-old poem entitled A Visit by St. Nicholas, which has been attributed to Clement Clark Moore. The poem, written during a sleigh ride in 1823 and later published anonymously on December 23rd, represents the first time public attention shifted from Christmas Day celebrations to those of Christmas Eve. This is significant because in the 1800s, Catholics and Protestants largely disagreed on how to celebrate Christmas. This focus on the night before allowed everyone to unite and enjoy a common experience. So, let us enjoy a common experience and celebrate the season with this performance of Newell H. Long's arrangement entitled "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds.
While visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief.
And I in my cap.
Had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter.
I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window.
I flew like a flash.
Tore open the shutters.
And threw up the sash.
The moon on the rest of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his curses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkle, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
And his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
Bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and as smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed.
Like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, then filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh.
To his team gave a whistle.
And away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
but I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all!
And to all a good night.